become passionate, you must act. Actions begins with a desire. Belonging to the small village not much into media, Joshua Daniel is the founder of Rider Josh Foundation and the first Indian to attend one of the Asia's biggest bikers fest. He is the first Indian solo rider traveling from India to Singapore and riding back covering 6 countries. Joshua Daniel supports 110 kids and he has his own orphanage in Uganda. He also has feeding centers for street children, one in Nepal and the other in Andhra. Joshua Daniel is a person who helps poor people, especially challenged people. Joshua Daniel is a bike rider and always rides for a cause of helping others. Have a look on the video of his helping the poor while riding. Besides all this, Joshua Daniel also do fish farming business, and whatever he earns from that business, he spent 80% for the charity of poor people, especially challenged people and orphans, but never applied for any awards or anything. This is the true help he is doing without any praise. Joshua Daniel also got a chance to speak on the Asia's biggest bikers fest, which happened in Thailand, about his country among 1,000 riders from different countries. He spoke there for 10 minutes. That's not all. Joshua Daniel distributed around 3,000 face masks in Malaysia when they were running out of masks in February. And the Malaysian government also wrote about him in their newspaper. Humanity is greater than status.
Forget about the past lane. If you really want to fly, harness your power to your passion. Trust your heart and success will come to you. जी हाँ, बिल्कुल. अगर सक्सेस को अपने पास बुलाना है तो आपको वो पैशन, वो हार्डनेस अपने अंदर लेकर आनी पड़ेगी. और पैशन क्या है? पैशन है अपने किसी भी शौक से प्यार करना, फिर चाहे वो कुछ भी हो. आज हमारे साथ एक ऐसी ही पर्सनालिटी जुड़ी हुई है जो कि जूम करके जब चलती है अपने बाइक के ऊपर तो फिर तो रुकने का नाम ही नहीं लेते. जी हाँ, बिल्कुल. न्यूज मीडिया 47 पर आप सभी का स्वागत करती हूँ. मैं आरजे आरती मल्होत्रा फ्रॉम ऑल इंडिया रेडियो. और स्पॉटलाइट की सीरीज में आज हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं जोशुआ डैनियल पुट्टी, ऑल ओवर फ्रॉम बैंगलोर. ही इज विद अस. सबसे पहले आपका स्वागत करती हूँ. वेलकम जोशुआ.
हाय मैम, हाउ आर यू?
आई एम ग्रेट. और आपको पकड़ के एक सोफे पे बिठाना थोड़ा अजीब सा लग रहा है. मैं चाह रही थी कि आपका इंटरव्यू हम बाइक के ऊपर लें.
Actually, I was just came from on the road to the sofa because of the interview. Otherwise, you could have find me in the car. I was about to ask you, it will be good if I do from the car, but you know, now nearby sounds and all, so I don't want to make it confusing or like too much of noisy. So I thought, okay, let me sit and stand, like sit and talk. Yeah.
Not a problem. हम आपकी स्पीड यहाँ भी कम नहीं होने देंगे और बिल्कुल आपके राइड पे साथ चलेंगे आपके साथ.
That's good. We'll be waiting for that day.
श्योर. और मैं अपने लिसनर्स को, मैं अपने व्यूअर्स को ये बता देना चाहती हूँ कि जोशुआ डैनियल पुट्टी इज द मैन हु हैज गॉट हिज रिकॉग्निशन बाय यूआरएफ वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड. He is the first Indian solo rider who traveled from India to Singapore. और फिर वहां से वापस भी आए, भाई वहां रह नहीं गए. और इसी के साथ ही on that the crunch is now coming on the motorbike. Yes, आपने बिल्कुल ठीक सुना कि 7 कंट्रीज 7 देशों की यात्रा उन्होंने मोटर बाइक पे की, इंडिया से लेकर सिंगापुर, देन सिंगापुर टू इंडिया, एंड ही इज द फर्स्ट इंडियन हु हैज अटेंडेड एशियाज बिगेस्ट बाइकर फेस्ट। माय गुडनेस। और इसी के साथ ही बहुत ही नरम दिल के, प्यारे से दिल के हैं, क्योंकि सोशल वर्कर हैं, बच्चों से बहुत प्यार करते हैं और उनके लिए बहुत काम करती हैं। तो एक तरफ पैशन, एक तरफ आपका जो सोशल वर्क है, तो इनका जो कनेक्शन है वो कैसे बनता है?
So these things have happened like because of my childhood. तो बचपन में पापा हमेशा पढ़ो 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 बोलता था, and I am person of like, you know, want to travel, want to do new things, you know, but he always like but from his side he was correct that he, whatever the problems he faced, he doesn't want me to face the same problems, you know, and that's what the reason he said ki or like I have to study well and all those things. And the one thing is the main important, I used to watch movies, you know, and like people want to become like a hero, want to do so many things, and dad is like, no, you have to study, you cannot go here, you cannot watch TV, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, like, you know, these things are happened. So I ran out of the house at the age of 14, and I
Seriously?
lived my life.
You ran
Yes.
out of the house?
Yeah, at the age of 14, after my 10th class, I used to
Okay.
watch movies, and I used to see in the movies that hero will go away, run out, and then he become like a hero with a good girlfriend, nice car, nice job.
Oh
So
my
at the
God.
same thing, I want to do the same thing, and I want to do that. So I ran out of the house, and I lived my life like a beggar for 2 years. I was begging in the railway station, eating food from the dustbins. I had a very hard life, but those 2 years has put a great impact in my life. And after 2 years, I thought, ki, at least if I go to my house, I'll get a food to eat. So I came back home and I started working like, you know, how can I support these people? There are many people which I saw through my eyes and what I went through. Then I thought I need to do something different than from others. And from my childhood, I can say that biking or riding is in my blood, because my grandfather is the non-stop bus driver in a very old times, and my mom's brother can fix the car. He can remove all the parts of the car and he can fix it. In those days, like, you know, in their time, car having a car is a great thing.
It
So they
was
are
a
do
big
that,
thing,
and like, you
exactly.
know, yeah. So I can say that it's in my blood. But from my, I even like starting from bicycle. Like when I go to school by bicycle, I used to race. I have to ride a bicycle for 3 kilometers to go to a school, because I live in a very remote area inside the forest and all. So with that I used to do lot of gimmicks and all, like, you know, so I am fond of it. And also that's how the riding and like the charities come. But what I faced in my life, I don't want anybody to face like that, because I went through that phase. And moreover, I see many foreigners coming to India, riding their bikes and all, and I thought that key, why not an Indian can do it? Why Indians are lesser than other people? So that's how this passion came on, and I started writing. I finished India. I covered India twice, then went to Bhutan and Nepal. Then I thought, "Ki, so this is not enough. I want to do something extra, something more." Then I searched in online and Google. There is no proper information, and also I thought, why not I go and help other people by putting all the information about like how to ride overseas, like how to do this, how to do that and all. And I'm a crazy Indian. I anything to bring good name for my country, I used to do it. I used to even fly to other countries and I participate in BMW racing and all. It's not that I get the prize, but at least an Indian flag will be on all those country lists, that oh, someone from India has participated for this BMW racing and all. So that is how I used to do it.
ओके देन ये तो आपने बताया कि किस तरह से आप घर से भागे और आपने उस जिंदगी को जिया, आपने उन छोटी छोटी नेसेसिटीज को आपने महसूस किया और फिर उसके बाद आप वापस आए। बाय गॉड ग्रेस आपके साथ कुछ गलत नहीं हुआ, दैट्स रियली अमेजिंग। एंड हम तो यही कहेंगे ईश्वर की बड़ी कृपा रही है आपके ऊपर। तो उसके बाद आपने जो अपना ये जो पैशन बनाया राइडिंग को, और फिर एक ये जो आपने एक मुद्दा उठाया कि भाई मुझे राइडिंग से ही लोगों को हेल्प आउट करना है, और ये सिंगापुर तक की जो राइड है ये किस तरह से प्लान हुई और इसमें कितने चैलेंजेस आए, हाउ मेनी चैलेंजेस यू एक्चुअली फेस्ड इन
I
कंप्लीटिंग?
faced a lot. I mean, like I faced lot of challenges because one, the most important thing is being a solo rider. When you ride solo, you need to do a lot of things, and I want to go. I planned it for more than 8 9 months. I want to get the information. I didn't get a proper information and all. I searched how I can travel, all those things, and like different country has a different rules and regulations. You need to have a different permits for the different countries. So all those things has been like been a very hard time, I can say. So then I started walking, then I used get my carnet, then I like it's not so as easy what we think. I thought ki okay, I have a bike, I want to ride, I can go. At the beginning I don't even know that I need a carnet to get out of India. So carnet is something like a bike passport for bike, where there if you without carnet we cannot go out of India by taking our own bike or car. The first and foremost thing is carnet is the most important thing. Then you will get it only in the WIA Mumbai. So I somehow find out the ways, to connect them, and it took almost 2 months to get my carnet also. Then after I started my trip, then only I came to know that to enter into Myanmar, we need to take special permits. So somebody who saw my post in Facebook, so they informed me that Josh, did you got the permit to Myanmar? Then I didn't say no, I didn't get any permit, but I have a carnet. So even though you have a carnet, you need to have a permit for Myanmar and all those things. And these are things mainly which we need to take care of. And especially like riding solo is not so easy. Anything can happen anytime. Your bike breakdowns. Same thing happened to me in Thailand. My bike got breakdown. So then I had somebody like an angel came to support me, and they took me to the nearest Kawasaki showroom. And the Kawasaki showroom people has very happily fix my bike so that I can reach till Bangkok and all. But I don't simply ride. I ride for a cause. Means like there are so many mentally disabled people on the way. So if most of even you see the charity people, they do in the cities. But what about the people are on highways? You understand, right? People go like if you are in city in Hyderabad or something, so they just do it in Hyderabad itself, but they don't go on the highways. And or there are many people on the highways who are mentally disabled, and they are roaming on the highways. So what my passion is, I carry with me blankets, food, first aid, and slippers, everything in my bike. My luggage is very less. I hardly have like 4 pairs of dress. I mean, 2 shorts and 2 pants, and I have a riding pant and jackets. That's it, nothing more than that. But rest of the things, like I always like if I'm from one city to another city, then I buy it in the other city, like blankets and food and everything. So while I'm going, when I find those people, I do the service to them. Even I have distributed in Malaysia when the Malaysia was running out of the face mask. I have distributed around 3,000 face masks in Malaysia for free of cost, and even that was written on the Malaysian news channel. And one of the MLA has came and said thank you and all. So I want to bring humanity back into the society. Many people they think that riders are rash people or something. No, we are not like that. We care for the society, we care for the people. We don't race. Riders and racers are very different. Like we don't race, or we don't trouble somebody, or we don't do rash drivings and all. We do for a cause. We do like those who are proper riders, they always care. We don't put loud silencers and all, because we know how irritating it is. So we properly ride. And biking community always think about supporting the society and to bring good changes in the society. So that's what I want to put a mark. And one of the best important thing in my life which I can never ever forget was this is the Asia's biggest bikers fest, which happened in Pattaya,
That's what
Thailand.
I was about to ask you. The experience of the biggest Asia's biker fest. What was the actual experience and how did
So
it happen?
it's happened like I have a friend in Thailand who is an event manager of it, and he said, "Josh, why don't you stay back? And there is one of the Asia's biggest bikers fest is happening." And I said, "Okay, no worries, I'll come back." And I went up to Malaysia and Singapore, and it's already been 40 days I was riding, and I was super tired and all. But when I attended this Asia's biggest bikers fest, in their 21 years of record, I was the first Indian to attend that Asia's biggest bikers fest.
Oh my
And
God.
not only that, I received a memento from the mayor of Pattaya, and then I got to speak about my country among the 10,000 bikers standing on the stage for 10 minutes. It is one thing was amazing thing, and I forgot all the pain which I went through. Like, like riding is not so easy, right? Like you miss your family,
Mhm.
and you are riding for so long and being in out of country. So when I was talking about my country on the stage for 10 minutes among 10,000 bikers from different countries, and I felt very happy and proud, like, bringing something, it's a memorable thing in my life.
It was actually a pride you are bringing to your country by representing your country, India, over there,
Yes.
standing on the stage for 10 minutes with 10,000 people from all over the world. It's a wonderful,
It's
wonderful thing,
yeah,
and I really salute to your guts.
that's what. And I everywhere I went, I met all of our Indian ambassadors. They gave their signature on my bike,
Okay.
and they are such a cool people, because to get an ambassador's appointment you need to wait for very long and all. That's not so easy, but they are very kind. Like India is the best for the hospitality, and I just go directly to the embassy and I say I was riding from India, so this is my passion and I want to get their signature. They are like, wow, this is amazing. And like, they ask me to come for lunch or dinner. They make sure like I was safe and all. It was so happy. And on while I even supported some of the orphanages in Thailand, in Malaysia and all. So I visited some schools to give a motivational speaking and all. So it was really a great trip, I can say that. And I got now information, and right now I want help other riders to do like me, so that many people has surprised being in India. Even there was when I entered into Malaysia, the they asked me like which country you are come from. When I say India, then the custom officer was super shocked, and he said, "Oh, please come in." He was quite amazed and all. He said, "Oh, do you want to have some juice or something?" He was so kind. And Malaysia is one of the best country for bikers. So they asked me, "Is it hot now? Do you want to try right now, or do you want to sit in the AC room for some time? It's up to you. You wanna leave anytime you want." And like everybody, like once it happened that there was a family who visited in Bangkok, and they saw that Indian registered number or registration, and they said that, "Are you from India?" "Yes, I'm from India." "And this is your bike?" I said, "Yeah." And then the lady has holding my hands like this. "Are you really a human or insane? I came by flight." I came by flight and I was super tired, and you rode the bike all the way from India to here. And she asked how many days, and it's been just 7 days by that time. So I said, "Within 7 days?" I said, "Yeah, obviously in Myanmar I need to stay for 4 days, and here I'm just chilling out on another 2 days and all." It was really, it's an amazing experience there.
Okay,
So
I would like to state to our viewers that Daniel, beside an enthusiastic traveler, he is a social worker too, as he told us himself. But he assists an orphanage in Uganda and Africa too. So, what was the thing that you are going beyond the your country and you are helping out there also? Because when we हम लोग जब social work की बात करते हैं, when we talk about social work, तो हम अपने घर से शुरू करते हैं, है ना? तो ये
Yes.
इतना आगे जाकर वो करना, तो what was that incident all about?
That incident is all about, like, ma'am, we see many people come to India, support us, right? And why not an Indian can go out and do it? And moreover, from my childhood, I have a great heart for Africa. See, the basic ultimate thing is India is not lesser than anybody. I do tell many of my friends, like, when I have some foreign friends, they ask me, oh, you are from India, then like this. And I said, I'm from India. I'm proud about it. And if you need any support, you can tell us and we will ready to help you. The things which you cannot make, we can make it out somehow. Possibility, we have that guts and strength. So I saw many people come down to India supporting, doing that, as well as I do to my country. I have a feeding center in Andhra as well. Before,
Okay.
I have one orphanage in Indore near Kargon, my very first orphanage, but due to some reasons I have to close it. And then I thought, like, I have it from my childhood. I have a heart for Africa, Uganda. And really, ma'am, like, the people that they face the problem there is unexplainable. Like, we really think that, like, my mission is always reach the unreached. Means, like, I want to go to the places where nobody likes to go. Like,
Mm.
even if I go to Africa and all, I just depend on black tea and the chapati roll, because you cannot eat anything out there. It's so hard thing. And I was beaten up by thieves and they robbed me. I broke my nose and all, and I thought I will never go back again. But still, I have care for them, because people, they don't get anything to eat, ma'am. Like, if a baby fallen there, the baby died there itself. Nobody take them out, or, like, throw it something. They are facing lots and lots of issues. So what I did, I saved up so much of money. I mean, like, there the cost of living is not so high, but still, like, even a Coke bottle is 3,000 shillings there, which is like bit higher than us only. So what I did, I brought a land in my friend's name. I saved up the money. I brought a land and cultivation land. So whatever the money comes from that land, my orphanages will be running there. So basically, I'm supporting my friend over there, so that, like, people will know that, like, like, the ultimate thing is, I am an Indian. I can do and support people out of India as well. That's it. And I had a feeding center in Nepal. I support children in Philippines as well. So
Okay.
I'm taking, yeah, I do often go to Philippines. So I have friends there, and I do some give motivational speeches in their school. But I fall in love with the kids there, and I even now I'm supporting around 10 to 15 kids. But every time when the school starts, we give the books, everything, for more than like 1,000 kids there, with the food, and like sometimes we help them with the stays and accommodation and all. So right now I'm coming with the new projects as well. So I write
Okay.
for a cause. That's what, ma'am.
Okay, okay. तभी तो किसी ने क्या खूब कहा है, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And Daniel is completely lost himself in the service of others, and especially he is representing his country in a beautiful manner by not only helping the people who cannot be reached, but to the extremist part of the world. It's really hats off to you, Daniel. We are getting in love with you. And we have come to know from our sources that your bike is your first love.
Yes, that's because I named it as a Casper. So
Okay.
Casper means the treasure keeper. So I am
Okay.
the treasure, and it keeps me safe. And I really take care of it very, very well. So I mean, like, I somehow in so much of love with it.
Okay.
So
So, Daniel, you just told us about your future projects, that you are planning something big in your future. So, what are your future projects? We would like to know.
So my future plan is, I want to open an old age homes.
Okay.
and especially my main aim is to I cannot call them mentally, but I'm call them specially challenged people who are roaming on the streets anywhere, and I want to open in every part called homeless shelters. So I am not opening old age home is like, somebody who don't want to take care of their parents. They pay me something and I take care of them. It's not like that. The parents who don't have any family or anybody to take care of them, I want to buy a 3 acres land and construct a nice house. And I mean, like, I call them holy people. So for all these holy people, like, I buy a land, so you cannot keep them idle. So what I do, I will have a cultivation land. I'll have a paper making, candle making, or
Okay.
some other work. I want to give it to them. So especially, I'll have a home for HIV kids. There are so many HIV kids in my area and surrounding areas. So my ultimate theme is to, I want to reach out to all these people and give a hope in their lives. So I know it may take time, ma'am, but like right now I'm working on it and through my rights and all. So I want to, whenever I find people, because from next time I'll go by my bike and my backup van will be there. So when we find people on the road, we will pick them up directly. Because I already registered, I have a foundation called Rider Josh Foundation. So I already applied for the government and we are working on it so that we want to reach out. And one more sad thing what happening in the community, like people who are staying in a rental houses. So what's happening, if somebody in my areas, what I'm seeing was, if somebody died in their family, the owners are not allowing them to keep the body at the house or do some rituals and all. So what I'm doing was, I'm creating a place where everybody can come and celebrate their rituals, whatever they want. And like, I don't want them, like people who are died, so I don't want them to keep outside or somewhere. So we give them a place where all their families can gather together, do all what kind of rituals needed to be done, and send the body back safely. I mean, like, what I don't know how to put it in word. What I mean to say was some respect, in a respectful manner and something like that. So these are the things I'm planning to come up with, some other orphanages also.
Okay. Daniel, now coming on to the end of the interview, I just want to know what is the message you are going to give to the people who are following you, to the people who watch you, and to the people who wants to be you, who wants to be Daniel.
Okay. My simple message is like, we should respect everybody as they are, love them, even though you cannot help 100 people, just help one person who is in need, knowing the fact that if they are in need, your moral support also, it's not always about the money, or it's not always about something. Give them some moral support or whatever, even for one person, and bring back the humanity. And right now, knowing all the situations and the facts, stay strong, stay strong. So this is what I want to give the message, ma'am. That's it, nothing much.
Thank you so much for Daniel for joining us on News Media 47.
Thank you, ma'am. It's very nice talking to you.
And
And thanks for all the viewers for watching this.
it's a pleasure for us to be connected with you, Joshua Daniel. You are a person who believes and who has proved that one person can make a difference and everyone should try it. Yes, we cannot sit and think that कि कोई और करेगा मैं क्यों करूं, but Daniel ने प्रूव करके दिखाया है कि हम अगर खुद से जुड़ जाएं, अपने पैशन के साथ जुड़ जाएं, तो अपने पैशन से भी हम सोशल वर्क कर सकते हैं. There are ways to grow the passion into a social thing, and you can help out people not only in your country but outside the country. It's really wonderful, fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us from the heart, from the bottom of the heart. I'm again saying this.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
जी, तो आप सभी हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए थे स्पॉटलाइट की सीरीज में. जोशुआ डैनियल हमारे साथ जुड़े थे. ही इज नॉट ओनली अ पैशनेट राइडर बट enthusiastic person also, and is a fantastic social worker who is representing his country in around the world and making us proud and making us feel like, yes, we are Indians and we are recognized because of the people like Joshua Daniel. Thank you so much for all of you for watching News Media 47. I'll be back again with another episode of News Spotlight with another personality just like Joshua Daniel. Thank you so much. And don't forget to like our channel, subscribe our channel, and keep watching for the next episode of Spotlight. Thank you so much. मैं आरजे आरती मल्होत्रा अब आपसे लेती हूँ विदा. नमस्कार.